Welcome to the Kill Count, where we tally up the victims in all our favorite horror movies. I'm Terrell, and today we're picking up right back where we left off with Stephen King's It, which was released in 1990 as a miniseries. So yeah, and plus I already covered like the first half of this movie on another Kill Count episode. So if you haven't seen that, I suggest you go watch it. And that's really all I got to say right now for this intro. So let's get back to the kills. Part 2 begins with Bill just now arriving back home into Derry, Maine and stuff like that, and he goes to go visit his little brother gravestone or whatever too and stuff, and their Pennywise is there to meet him too, with all these graves he done digged and stuff like that, and Bill tells him that he's not scared of him no more, so stop all that bad thing. And we see him standing outside this library and stuff like that, and he goes in there to meet up with Mike once again, reuniting their friendship or whatever, so yeah, and Bill tells Mike that he doesn't really remember anything that happened back then, but notice that none of them really do except for Mike and stuff like that. So yeah, we see Bill pulling out his old bike from his childhood or whatever so he can remember something from there, and then they both have a little bike riding montage and stuff like that. So yeah, looks like they're having a good time right now with bro pulling off these cool ass stunts or whatever too, but this shit ends on a scary note where they drop all these damn cars and Pennywise faces on the back of. Now we meet up with Richie, who was just now arriving back home and stuff like that. So yeah, and he takes his ass on to that library to see where Mike and Bill is at right now, so they have to sit down and wait for them. So yeah, and Pennywise sits up there with him also waiting and stuff like that, offering him balloons and stuff like that. Then bro just makes all these balloons come out of nowhere in the library and stuff, and one tries to fly towards his face, and then blood just becomes all over it. And we see it having a good old time and laughing his ass off. So yeah.
You have Prince Albert in a can? You do? Well, you better let the poor guy out.
So Richie is not with none of that, so we see him getting in his car and pulling off from this damn place. Now we see a taxi arriving into town and stuff like that, where we meet up with Ben and stuff. So yeah, he tells the driver to pull over so he can go do his little side quest or whatever, to go talk to this skeleton thing. So yeah, then when he gets back in the taxi, he sees Pennywise on the side of the road for some reason. Then this yellow balloon just pops in his car, telling him to turn around and stuff. And we see Eddie just now coming into town next. We see him about to head into this pharmacy and stuff. He has a flashback as a kid where the pharmacist told him that his inhaler wasn't actually medicine. He sees him again as he's an adult, and he tells him to get out of Derry as fast as he can. We meet up with Beverly, which is right now going back to the old house that she used to live in, and then when the person that living there now tells her that his daddy's dead and stuff, she goes back in there to go have some tea and memories for her. So yeah, Beverly don't want to drink no blood though, so she throws that shit on the ground or whatever and stuff, and I guess have that old ass lady cleaning that shit up. So yeah, she takes her time picking up individual pieces. Things just gets weirder in this house when the old lady looks up at Beverly and starts looking like this and talking like her dad, and then that makes her run up out of there. She turns around, it's just Pennywise right there trolling her. Then when she turns around, the house is actually boarded up this whole fucking time. So yeah, the yellow balloon pops up letting us know that her little segment is over. So yeah, it's time to get all the losers back together and stuff like that, and they meet up at this Chinese restaurant. Eddie and Ben are the first people to arrive there. So yeah, and then we see Bill and Mike finally walking in and stuff like that while they're hugging. And we see Richie just standing right there looking at them for some reason and stuff like that, and then bro gives himself a pep talk in the bathroom to regain some confidence or whatever. Then when he comes back out of there, he got some. So yeah,
I propose to... All right, who got bald and who got wrinkled and how many got chillin' got wings? Beep, beep, Richie.
and all the guys see Beverly walk in, they're pretty stunned by her appearance. So yeah, I guess they're having one of those eating montages where the camera just keeps on spinning around them over and over and over again while we watch them fuck around and just get caught up on everything and everyone else's lives. Now we see the crew chilling at Mike's library and stuff like that and all that type of stuff. So yeah, then they all learn the news that Stan is dead, which I'm pretty sure they already knew that. And then Bell reminisces about a time where he saved Stan from something that he was scared of. So I guess down in this flashback, we see Stan walking up into this house or whatever and stuff like that. And then when he walks in there, the door shuts behind him and stuff, and a mommy pops up out of there. So yeah. Anyway, now we see Harry, hearing something from up under his bed. Then it's his whole friend named Belch and stuff. And he tells him that he has to kill the losers one by one. So he gives him his old switchblade and stuff like that. See bro getting closer to the exit until this security guard steps out and tries to stop bro. But Pennywise and intervenes with that shit, you know, kills bro and stuff like that. So he kills the security guard in this first person POV shot and stuff like that. So yeah. Now we're at a hotel where Mike catches everyone up about the murders in 1960. So, we see the gang splitting up later on and stuff like that. You know weird shit is bound to happen. Then we see Beverly coming into Ben's room and telling him that she knows and write that poem about her. It was actually him, and I guess she's fucking with that. We see Henry attacking Mike with his good old switchblade and stuff like that. So yeah. And bro ends up dying when they get him off of Mike stabbing himself. So yeah, it's really fucked up. We see Mike giving Bill those old ass earrings that they left back in the sewer, and he also lets him know that he went back in there by himself because he was just so down in life at that time that he was willing to let it kill him. So yeah, we found the earrings and knew they'll come back handy one day. See Bill letting everyone know that he's gonna kill it once and for all and stuff like that, and then another friendship hub lets them know that, you know, I guess they're staying with him. So yeah, see all 5 of them going back down into the barrens one last time to kill this fuck. And Bill notices his wife's purse on the ground in the sewers or whatever and stuff like that, and then that just causes him to run down there by himself for no fucking reason. So yeah, then we get a black fade or whatever, then the gang finds him chilling up against this wall or whatever, and then I guess they all get back up and get back to where they left off. I guess they finally get back to the main part of the sewer, and it's also the same place where they fought Pennywise last time, and they also see this damn boat floating towards them. So yeah, Zombie Georgie just pops up out of nowhere and stuff like that. So yeah, then I guess the boat, you know, carries them on or whatever, leading them to this goddamn bone door with all these fucking bones sitting in front of it. Now they made it to their next checkpoint, which I guess is its lair or something. You see Bill noticing his wife just chilling up there. So yeah, bro tells everyone that he has to go get her or whatever, but before bro can go do that, Pennywise pops out as this spider thing. So that's when Belle pulls out her slingshot thing, and the first shot misses or whatever and stuff, and the other shot she takes just kind of ricochets off of his head or whatever. I guess this spider thing stands up and this bright ass light just starts coming up out of there. So yeah, it blinds all 3 of them while they're just standing there looking at it and stuff. Then we see Eddie just sitting right there thinking he's helpless, but he remembers this little inhaler trick that he pulled on Pennywise as a kid, and obviously it doesn't end up working. So yeah, we see Bev once again taking another shot, and she actually ends up hitting this one or landing a direct hit into his stomach thing or whatever, and all these fucking lights start coming out of it. And then the spider thing just kind of walks away after that. Things aren't looking too good for Eddie though, as he sits right there dying in their arms and our 8th kill on the count. So yeah, I guess bro's death makes them really determined about killing it, because they're not gonna let him escape.
If that thing comes back when I'm 70, let's finish it once and for all.
Guess they see it trying to get away or whatever, so they go push it away off this damn cliff thing or whatever and stuff like that, killing him as well. They also start punching and kicking this spider thing and also ripping his heart out, you know, killing bro for good. Now they're all just standing outside the damn sewer knowing that they finally killed him. So yeah, now everything is back to normal with Richie starring in this movie or whatever and stuff, and then, you know, them two being in good love and stuff. I think they went off and got married and stuff. See Bill right now just about to leave Derry and stuff like that. He noticed his old bike from his childhood and wants to ride it one more time down this big ass hill or whatever and stuff like that. And the movie ends on the good note with him and Audra making out in front of traffic. So yeah. Alright, let's see how many people die in this Stephen King's long ass miniseries, and let's get to the numbers. By my count, 9 people died in this mini-series, with 1 being 1 little girl, 7 men, and 1 demon it thing. So, yeah, that pie chart is looking a little different. Just don't grab that yellow piece, though. But with a runtime of 178 minutes, that leaves us with a kill on average every 20 minutes, basically. So, yeah, give the golden chainsaw for coolest kill. I guess that can go to Belch, because, you know, it's alright. You know, I like how he folds it half and goes straight into that whole thing. So, yeah, Dama Shade for lamest kill can go to one of these POV kills, because I guess that's all this mini-series good for back then. But that's it though. This shit came out in 1990, and if you want to watch it, I suggest you go check it out, even though it's damn near 4 hours long. I don't know what I'll be looking at when I come back, but I will for surely let you guys know. Until next time, it's been the kill count. Thank you guys so much for watching this kill count today. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you guys for the support, subscribers, all of that. Thank you guys so much for the support. Almost at 1K at the time of this video, so really appreciate you guys a lot. And until next time I come back, be good people.